Coming up, I'll be attending a University of San Francisco men's basketball game, so come along on my journey to this arena in San Francisco, California, and I can't wait to show you everything I did. And thank you for clicking on this video, and let's get started. This is Sports Stadium Tours, and I'm checking off a brand new arena off my bucket list for college basketball. And today I'm at the Sobrato Center in San Francisco, California. And here are some quick facts. It opened in 1958, home of the Dons, and renovated 4 times, most recently in 2019. It's a $15 million arena. It was even in the show Teletubbies in 1998, which is pretty cool.
Playing basketball.
But my trip first started exploring San Francisco, so you'll see a little bit of the traveling side before the game, and it was first crossing the Golden Gate Bridge, of course, which is always a beautiful thing to do in San Francisco. And here's a video of me crossing it and some photos. A quick pit stop before the game was visiting the Walt Disney Family Museum, which is located in San Francisco, California, of course. And inside looks really cool. It offers some very nice views of the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. And here's some photos and clips I got inside the museum. And when leaving the museum to go to the game, it started raining, but of course I didn't have to worry about it getting delayed or anything because it is an arena. We finally made it to the Sobrato Center in San Francisco, California. And here's my first view of the court of the day, and it looks really nice. I liked how this arena looked from the very first time I saw it, and I was really excited to watch a game here. And here's my seats for the night. Not too bad, and I think it has a great view of the court. It's officially time for college game day breakdown. We're seeing the San Diego Torreos versus the University of San Francisco Dons. It's a West Coast Conference matchup, and I saw this game on January 2nd, 2026. And here is the hype video for the Dons. And for this game, I thought I'd try something a little bit different. Instead of getting a video of the tip-off, I took a photo. I thought it looked pretty cool with the ball mid-air and both players jumping for it. And with that, the game had officially started. The Dons and the Toros was getting ready to start going. And here's my view of the court during the game. Really nice. On the left side of the arena, there's actually a club, and it looks pretty cool. It has a bunch of seats and a lot of food and stuff. I did take some photos over there, so I will show you later. And on the other side of the arena is just normal seating, which also looked pretty cool. One of my favorite things at the arena was the number 6 banner hanging up at the top of the arena, which was actually for the NBA legend Bill Russell. The NBA repped his number in the 2022-2023 season, and he actually attended University of San Francisco, which is really cool. He's a legend. If you're wondering what the scoreboards looked like at the arena, there are actually 4 of them in each corner, and it came a part of the 2019 renovation. Here's a closer look at the club side of the arena, which looks really cool in my opinion. I like all the jerseys there with the retired numbers, and it looks like a really cool spot to watch a game with the cushioned seating, tons of food, and I can't wait to come back here and maybe watch a game from there one day. Also, look at this Dons logo. It has to be one of the best logos in college sports. Love the bridge and the colors on it. Kind of reminds me of the Supersonics. And here's also a pretty cool fact. I found the banner, which was from 1955, and that's when the San Francisco Dons actually won March Madness, which is really sick. And it does say that they won the national championship on there, so I thought that was a pretty cool banner to show. And here was the student section at the arena. Not very live whenever I went, but I'm sure it gets packed for a big game here. Now here's the details of the court. It actually looked really nice. Love that logo in the middle and how it says University of San Francisco loud and proud across it. And here's the view of the full court, which actually looks really nice inside the arena. Love how all the colors match. And here's a photo of the court closer by the 3-point line. And I love the Dons logo on there and also the West Coast Conference logo on there since they play in the West Coast Conference. And here's a perfect photo to see all 3 of the scoreboards in action on the court. It actually looks really nice and it looks like a cool touch in the arena. Also, while trying trying to explore new things in the arena, I found another banner from another March Madness year. It's actually 1956 this time, where they went 29-0 and ended up winning the March Madness again, back-to-back years. And here's another cool angle of the court. I'm just obsessed with this place. I love every single spot of the arena. I don't think there's a bad seat in the house. Here's another photo of some other banners above the student section. Not huge banner names, but just like Sweet 16 and Final Four, which is also pretty cool and shows the great history of the school. Here's also another look of the logo. I have to say, this is probably one of the top 10 logos in my opinion of college sports. Really love the look on this logo. Let me know in the comments what you think about this logo. I think it's great. Now back to the game. Here was the final play of the game. The Dons ended up winning the game by 10 points, which was 74-64 against the San Diego Torreos. And there goes the Don horn after the win. And San Francisco played a great game, and San Diego did, and San Francisco got the dub. At the end of the game, I wanted to check out the USF Hall of Fame, and at the entrance, you can pretty much spot it. And from this view of the court, you can actually see the doors right into the Hall of Fame on court level, which is really cool. So after the game, I checked it out, and here are the photos I got inside. While I was in the Hall of Fame, I wasn't able to get too much photos, but here are just a few of like Will Chamberlain's jersey and even Bill Russell's uniform, which is really cool. And while I was in the Hall of Fame, I had one of the craziest opportunities ever, which was meeting Steve Lavin, San Diego's head coach, which is really cool. I ended up talking to him for a little bit. He's a really nice guy, and he's a really great coach, and is known for his success as being a coach at UCLA many years ago. And to top up my visit to University of San Francisco, it was a really great time. I was able to also meet all the players after the game and get their autographs on a poster, which is really cool, and took a photo next to it. It's a really cool sign with the logo. And I really like this arena. It was a really nice, and I'd for sure return for another game one day. And tons of content coming out soon. Thanks for clicking on this video. Please like and subscribe. Really helps out my channel, and I'll see you next time, Sports Day and Tours.